The night sky was bruised with clouds, dark and heavy, like wounds refusing to heal. Every drop of rain hit the ground with a cold echo, mixing into the thick smell of dust and danger. In the barren mountains of a war-torn region, the American unit Delta 17 stood ready, silent, tense, and waiting for a signal. Leading them was Captain Adam Marks, a man whose face held the scars of years spent on battlefields. His eyes were steady. But tonight, there was something different in them, a decision, a weight, and a truth he couldn't share with anyone. This mission wasn't ordinary. It was personal. "Marks, we're moving in." "You good?" Sergeant Rivers whispered, his voice barely louder than the rain. Marks nodded but didn't take his eyes off the distant ridge. Their target was buried somewhere inside these mountains, a hidden underground bunker where intelligence believed a notorious militant leader, Tahir al-Karam, was hiding, the same man who had captured and murdered Marks's older brother, Lieutenant James Marks. For everyone else, this mission was a high-value capture assignment. For Captain Marks, it was revenge. The unit advanced quietly through the rocks and shadows. The air held the faint scent of old explosions, as if the land itself remembered every war waged upon it. Marks signaled them to stop. A sound, soft, quick, came from behind a cluster of boulders. He motioned. Rivers left, Dillon right, and he himself forward. 4 steps. 5. Then a sudden burst of white light exploded across the mountainside. "Ambush! Take cover!" Rivers shouted, but his voice drowned beneath a storm of bullets. Gunfire rained from the cliffs like a violent downpour. Marks hit the ground, rolled behind a rock, and raised his rifle. "Rivers! Dillon! Respond!" Only gunshots answered. A rocket slammed into the ground nearby, shaking the earth. Marks felt the shockwave in his bones. This wasn't random. The enemy knew they were coming. They were expected. And they were trapped. 5 brutal minutes later, the firing stopped. Rivers reappeared, bleeding, limping, but alive. Dillon clutched a blood-soaked arm. "This was a trap, Captain," Dillon said through clenched teeth. "They want to keep us out of the mountain." Marks inhaled slowly. "Then we go in through the heart. No retreat." Dillon looked him in the eyes and saw it. A hidden fire, a dangerous resolve. "Captain, this is about your brother, isn't it?" Marks stiffened. "My reasons don't matter. The mission does." But the tremor in his voice betrayed the storm inside him. They found it. An old carved entrance hidden behind rocks, leading deep into the mountain. A tunnel. Silent, cold, and unsettling. Every step echoed like a heartbeat. Every turn felt like a breath waiting to strike. Rivers muttered, "Sir, this place feels wrong." Marks didn't answer. His mind was trapped between fear and fury. At the end of the tunnel stood a heavy iron door. A faint light seeped from below it. Marks pushed the door. It groaned open. And what they saw froze them in place. A single man sat calmly on a steel chair in the center of a wide chamber, hands resting, head slightly tilted. A cold, amused smile. Tahir al-Karam. He didn't look like a man cornered. He looked like a man welcoming guests. "So, you came," he said smoothly. "Your brother said the same thing before he died, that his little brother would follow." Marks's heart hammered. His vision swayed with rage. Rivers whispered, "Sir, don't listen to him." But Marks stepped forward. "What did you do to my brother?" Tahir smiled. "That depends. Do you want the truth, or a lie that comforts you?" Marks raised his rifle. "Answer me." Tahir slowly pointed at a file lying on the table beside him. "It's all there. Your brother wasn't the hero you think." Marks's face twisted. "Stop lying." Tahir laughed softly. "He tried to run away. He abandoned his unit. Fear ate him alive. I didn't kill him. I released him." Marks roared, "Shut up." But Tahir leaned forward, eyes burning with a cruel truth. "You want revenge? Then I am right here, Captain. 1 bullet away." Rivers grabbed Marks's arm. "Sir, he's provoking you. I know what he's doing," Marks snarled. Then Tahir said quietly, "Your brother begged for his life." Marks froze. The world stopped. He took a trembling step forward, but then Rivers shouted, "Captain, look at the floor!" Marks glanced down. Explosives everywhere. A full detonation system wired across the room. If he shot Tahir, everyone in the chamber would die instantly. Tahir noticed the fear on Marks's face and smirked. "Yes, Captain, if I die, so do you. So does your precious truth." He tapped the file. "This contains everything about your brother. But if you shoot me, it goes up in flames." Marks felt his hands shake. This wasn't a simple choice. It was a knife pressed to the throat of his soul. Kill the man who murdered his brother? Or save his team? The silence grew thick. Tahir closed his eyes. "Go on. Kill me. I know you want to." Marks aimed, finger on trigger, breathing sharp, blood rushing in his ears. Everything else faded. Just him, and the man who destroyed his family. Rivers shouted, "Sir, he wants you to shoot. The whole chamber is wired. We won't survive." Marks blinked, looked down, saw the truth, saw the trap, and in that moment, he lowered his gun. Tahir's eyes snapped open. "You didn't do it?" Marks stepped forward, calm now, controlled. "Justice isn't revenge, and I won't stain my brother's memory with your poison. We'll find the truth ourselves." He signaled Rivers. "Grab the file. We move." Tahir screamed. "You think you can leave?" Marks turned once. His voice was ice. "You're done, Tahir. Your lies end today." And right then, boom, distant explosions sounded outside. Backup units had reached the mountain. Tahir's face twisted with panic. For the first time, he looked afraid. Marks walked away, leaving the monster behind. When they stepped back into the open, dawn was rising slowly over the peaks. Soft light touched the mountains like a blessing. Rivers asked, "What now, Captain?" Marks stared at the horizon, eyes steady again. "Now, we uncover who my brother really was. But I know one thing. He wasn't a coward. He was my hero. And today, I protected his name." He placed his helmet back on. "This mission isn't over. The real journey starts now." And he walked forward, out of the darkness of the mountain and into the light he had been searching for.